think that's a good one. Okay. That one. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Okay, my Qt WebKit isn't working. Ugh. It's been a while since I've done a Bob Ross stream, paint-along stream. Should probably do another one. Yeah, I think I picked up all the berries. Doggone it. Okay, yeah. See, when I was doing it, I had intentionally left the resolution a little low. So I kind of got some of those, like, tried to get, like, a, hand-drawn point-and-click DOS game thing going on. Because then I could just kind of upscale it with no smoothing or scaling, and just be fine. Just have it looking like that. Blue. Blue's kinda cocky. See, was this? I hadn't gotten her badge yet, did I? No, I still need to work on her. She took all my money, so I can't buy nothing. Good thing I spent it all, I guess, already. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Yellow Forest doesn't quite give it to me. Ecrotake, Goldenrod. Yeah, I really love it when you've got, like, just the right type advantage or stats and everything, and you can just, like, steamroll through someone with, like, that's higher level than you. Yeah, for some reason, Starmie likes to get, Thunderbolt, and I really don't know why. I mean, Rain Dance kind of makes sense, but usually in a battle, the AI sets up Rain Dance as, like, the first one, and then the next one comes in with Thunder, and kind of pounds that way, but... Yes, push it to my Graveler. See, and that's a good thing too, is what? When you've got a variety of moves that you can do in spite of, like, your monotype team. So... helps cover a few more bases. And most water types can learn ice type moves, so you don't necessarily need fire. But fire comes in handy for the steel types. Yeah, that's what I've noticed. Water types, I know people have asked me, like, Why do you have, like, a mostly water-type party in Crystal Clear again? I don't know, it just happened. Surf too strong. Surf just feels like that move that's just a little bit overpowered and will just knock about anything out. Ooh. See, the only problem with the Gyarados is when you run into those electric types, oh, you have to compensate for the double super effective that an electric attack will have against Gyarados. Because Gyarados is both flying and water type. What on earth do they do here? If the name says anything, I guess it must be for Pokemon battles. Neck is tired looking at it. Nothing hidden here. Ooh, see. Yeah. Yeah, right under this rock. Stupid hidden item. Hey, Bodhi. Hey, look at that! Not completely stupid. Oh yeah, Gen 2 does have Crunch because Feraligatr learns it. It's just one of those moves that's kind of down the road a bit, so... if you go to Route 28 or Viridian Forest on the right days, I want to say it's Viridian Forest on Wednesdays and Route 28 on Thursdays. Yeah. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, it's... I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. Yeah. There's all kinds of stuff that comes across. If you look at the rules... I mean... I poke fun at my own religion, too. Where is it? Sweet. Nothing else. Does he have an egg move? Where's the daggum rock smash? I haven't really tried to breed any of the starters at all. Oh, I forgot about you people. Come here. I have many people to smash. You have to warm up before going into the water. That's basic. Mouth the Pokemon. Oh, that's okay, interesting. See, the thing is, I've run into a lot of people that will make fun of their own race and things. And sometimes there are times when people poke fun at each other. And it's not in, like, in an attitude of ill. And when an individual, like, okay, Bruh, you gonna bruh me? No, this is Polished Crystal. It's the same ROM hack I was playing last time. See, here's the thing. I'm not denying it happened. At the same time, there are people that are stuck in it and lets it hold them back. There's also an understanding where you don't let other people hold you back. And being a convert yourself, you should understand that you're in control of yourself, and you have the choice to move forward. I'm not saying pull yourself up by your bootstraps. There are people that hold to a victim mentality and they don't take responsibility and control where they have control. We learned from the mistakes that were made before. We learned to recognize the signs. And we use those lessons so that we can both avoid those things that happened in the future, or avoid those things that happened in the past and the future. My point is, people use it as an excuse in order to criticize people. There are things that you can criticize people for. And then when people immediately go to anti-Semitic, when you say that... Oh, would I... I know how it looks, and I mean, it would have eventually come up anyway. here's what I want you to do. I want you to go through my YouTube videos and you listen to, like, the multiple YouTube videos I've done in the past, and then come back to me. And tell me what I'm promoting. Yeah, I do have a PeerTube as well. It's all mirrored there as well. Let me see. Dude. Tentacool, please. Oh my goodness. Okay, can we talk about how people use homophobe and Islamophobe? Okay, you realize that by putting people labeling homophobe, someone is a homophobe or Islamophobe, or using any kind of phobia to mean someone that's being hateful, you're actually wrapping people that have a legitimate mental condition into a group of people that are just being hateful or being ironic as well. Have you ever thought that maybe there are people that are legitimately afraid of them and that need help? Yeah, it's an irrational fear. But you're using that in a hateful context. So if you're gonna label it a phobia but not help them, and you're gonna browbeat them instead, how does that look? Where did he say that he wanted gay people to die? Because I haven't heard of this before, about him saying that. Because if that's a thing, then we can talk about it, and yeah, I can criticize that. I don't use Brave as my main browser anymore because I don't see a point to. See, that's the thing, is you're running off of an assumption based on what he said. So what things has he said that leads you to believe that that's the case? I want to unpack it, because if you're gonna say that, then... Okay, and people also have a fear of spiders, but the spiders are smaller than them in most cases. There's also the fear of bad breath. I'll give you a guess who I voted for. Okay, see ya. See, that's the thing, is there are a lot of things where... I'm not sure where I would put myself on the spectrum, because I believe that certain things... I believe in helping others, but at the same time, I don't think it should be in the role of government to do it and provide that. And the people should be taxed for it. I think people should be able to do it of their own free will. But then there are a lot of other things where it's like, okay, it takes time to unpack some of that in order to really lay everything out, rather than having like one little blurb to say, okay, this is the way it is. And yeah, that's the thing, equality of outcome versus equality of opportunity. You're arguing over two different things, and it's like outcome happens when you can have equal opportunity. And if two people get hired into an opportunity, but one exceeds the other and does more output than the other, shouldn't that person get paid rather than both of them getting paid the same? Because there's so many cases where you've got two people that are in a job and one performs better than the other, but the two are getting paid the same. Well, and that's the thing. I think do believe that people should be able to have those opportunities. That you can help people, but there are certain places where I think that help should come from. And that are... How do I put it? You know, there are certain places that I keep things to that I see as appropriate. If you also look through the chat history on Discord, you'll see that I have people of various opinions that I've talked to and had arguments with, okay? I'm willing to sit and listen, but when... How do I... When you'd rather throw labels out rather than unpack it and sit down and... Then why? Okay, what do you mean by far right? Because at this point, you've already got it in your mind that I need to admit it, and fine, whatever. I guess I am. How am I not acting in good faith? Okay, let's go back. Okay, you asked me, do I know that Brave was made by a homophobe? And I asked you, to support the claim, and you used an assumption based on things that he's posted. Okay. And let's see. Let's see, the that ends in a question mark. Okay. Did I miss that quest? I might have missed that question. Why do I share stuff with Nazi flags? Well, it's more the irony than anything else. Well, it started with Syndicalist coming in saying that I got some really cringy anti-Semitic stuff in Discord. And I mean, yeah, I post all kinds of things in there, and Islamophobic. And so, let me tell you about an experience that I've had. So, I've been in the company of plenty of black people, and you would not believe how laid back they are. And even with some of the racist jokes I was telling, it's like they're like, woo, but they were still laughing. There's a difference. I don't... See, when you're not trying to be hurtful to someone and you're telling those jokes, they can tell that that's the case when you're in person. Over a chat, that's a little hard to tell. If you've ever sat there with people that are comfortable with each other, sometimes those kind of jokes do come up and happen. And yeah, many of those jokes are based on stereotypes too. We can unpack the meaning of Semites, but, yeah, whatever. So, are you also against people of other races making white jokes too, then? Because you say racism's not a joke, it's not funny, racism's bad. But then white people get all kinds of flack from other people. Okay, then. Oh my goodness! I really hope you're trolling right now. I really hope you're trolling. I No, it's really not all that unbelievable. I mean, considering how many white people believe that, but I mean, I just... See, you know what the funny thing is when you talk about the racism in this country, you also forget about the black people who owned slaves. You forget about the Native Americans who owned black slaves. And you also forget about the white indentured servants that were also subject to slavery at some point. You also forget about the prejudice against the Irish. You forget about all kinds of prejudice. You forget about the expulsion of the Mormon pioneers out from their homes. You forget about all kinds of other prejudice because you only focus on race. Oh, let's not also forget that there were blacks in government during the time, and they did vote in the affirmative for slavery. Let's also not forget that many white people lost their lives so that the slaves could be freed. Okay, have a good day. See you later. What was it? I can't remember who it was came in and redeemed a nickname reward with points. Yeah, that's... I've got a couple more like that, too. Yeah. They come in on occasion. Yeah. He shows up too sometimes. It just kind of depends on the day and when I start. It's Jen. He's got another... It's got a different... What is it? Shad on Discord. I don't know how he got those two different usernames. Or why he uses two different ones. I mean, I haven't posted that much on my Discord. It's kind of bad, but you know. Oh, wow. I ran away. How'd I do that? I don't know, Discord doesn't really require big brain anything, so... Okay, maybe some of the stuff I do post does require a bit to kind of unpack and process and figure out. Yeah. Oh no, Tentacool. Weather's so beautiful, I'm in a daze. Holy cow, half an hour. Sheesh. Half an hour plus. See, yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot of things that I've learned, and when it comes to like, what was it? So in Shakespeare's plays, Shakespeare was a very, very dirty, and because of the way the Old English is, and many of the meanings that we've lost, we lose some of the meaning that he added into his work back then. Which is kind of sad. because when you learn that much ado about nothing is really much ado about the woman's nether regions, is what it means, is an innuendo right in his title. And then, like, he included innuendo in many of the quotes. It's like, wow. And it makes it even funnier when you also read other literature and things from the period, because you can pick up on those now. Yeah, they do. Many meanings have changed. And it's kind of sad. But at the same time, when you learn those old meanings, it just makes it so much more enjoyable to go back and read over some of it. It's kind of one reason why I want to get one of those, like, 1800s dictionaries that they have, where they, like, explain some of the meanings behind words that people used then and kind of what it translates to now. Or its equivalents. Ah, dang it. Oh. Yeah, it would be. But it would be kind of fun. What's really funny is I've actually got this book, but someone went through and translated all of Hamlet into Klingon. And it's basically one of those side-by-side ones. So you've got the Klingon on one page on one side, and then English on one page on the other. So you can sit there and literally read through Hamlet side by side in English and Klingon. Where do I have... Oh, it's over there on my shelf. But I've also got the Klingon dictionary along with it, which goes over the grammar of Klingon and a couple other things too. Got a little bit more work to do on that Cyndaquil. He's camping out with his Pokemon, oh boy. This should actually go down pretty quickly if he's only got grass types. Oh, you turd. Oh, you turd. A double What do you mean by double serving of turd? Oh no, Sunflora has to come back out. Oh, I already picked that item up. Dang. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's okay, I still got rid of him. Okay. Oh, I didn't fight them yet. Two of us are just some boring pair. I haven't gone through and fought all these people, apparently. I didn't write this music, but I did recently pick up more music that I'll end up using for, the starts as well, so that'll be fun to try and download and otherwise too, so. It's easier to use the Pokemon stuff when I'm playing a ROM hack, too. So that makes it convenient, because I can boot up the emulator, have the music playing in something like this, because there's a music player on the main menu screen, or the music player that you can get to from the main menu, and then I just have to, like, be out and go to start game, rather than, like, play it, start the game up, and otherwise. It's just convenient that it's all in one package. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. So I came across a video earlier today where a guy was analyzing over what a ROM for the Sega Genesis that someone had programmed called Overdrive. And it's basically all these like tech demos that you can do with the Sega Genesis that they had put together. And it looked really cool because there were some tricks that he like kind of pulled apart that's like, well, this is how this works and that and that. And it looks really good, but then you see the tricks behind it and it's like, they're really clever tricks. He also talked about he had done game development on the Sega Genesis as well for like, what was it? It was, I think, a couple Disney games. And he talked about how Sega's quality check was very rigorous. So they'd basically check for any errors in the process, and if it crashed or errored out, they would basically send it back. So what he ended up doing was he would have catches for various different errors, and rather than the game crashing, it would like restart the level and claim it was a time warp. So the game would keep playing, but rather than crashing, the error would get caught and it would restart the level or like restart the lives and all and your life count. Because you would basically start on the same level and have everything reset, so any like saved stuff you had from the previous level, like a lower life or whatever, would basically warp you back and everything else. And then there was another point where he, instead of doing that, he sent it to a level select screen, which in Sonic 3D for the Sega Genesis, when he looked at it, he figured that's what they did, because people found out you can punch the cartridge or jostle it and get to a level select screen. So literally in a first-party Sega game, they had an error catch that would take you to a level select screen. The drive to do it, I guess, more comes from like, I want to do a cool passion project or something. I'm not... It's either something that they really enjoy doing or they're paid to do it. And the really good ones are usually a passion project for something. And it sometimes, when you're working on that passion project, you learn a new technique or something that, or you learn something about the tools that you're using, and so you take time in your passion project to kind of really test it out and put it to work in it, and then it just makes the project that much better. Come on, Swift it. Oh my goodness, it's an Electabuzz. I was scared for a second. I didn't hear anything. I'm like, did it just crash on me? No. This is the wrong Pokemon to have out in front of this thing. Well, see, that's the thing, is just because you weren't built smart doesn't mean you can't be smart. Yeah, hit that Magmar right upside the face. Okay, here we go. Surf is taking her away. See, this is where... So if intelligence cannot increase, then why do we have school? Your move. Man, there's a lot. Okay. Not really. So you're basically saying that there are certain kinds of intelligence that you can't grow, but there are others that can be increased. Like... Oh, you're probably typing right now. See... I'm not... See, IQ is an interesting measure of intelligence. And sometimes I wonder if it's more flexible than people like to lead on. Okay. Which is interesting because... Okay, Those just, again, just sounds like things that you can learn. Because with your ability to recognize patterns and solve problems, I feel like that you can still learn to recognize patterns. Whether by someone else's aid or something's aid, you can start to learn to recognize those. And also solve problems. And then, your ability to implement, I mean, that can be learned too, because sometimes it takes a suggestion to kind of jumpstart, like, the thinking process in ways that you can do things. So, when are these studies from? Got a big butt. Just waiting to see what comes after the butt. Okay, yeah. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that after butt. It's just sometimes hard to be patient. If you catch my drift. You're really something. Oh, I fought everybody in here, dagnabbit. Maybe I can fight Jasmine and win this time. Okay. So it's that inbuilt ability from the start. Oh no, I've got money that I can give her. Crap! Dang it. Which is why it increases as you get older, because you learn more and more. Can I get rid of Skarmory, like, really quick, like, please? This one might have Bite. Let's bank on not. We might have Skarmory down. Dagnabbit! Son of a gun. Okay, that was not the one that I wanted, I guess. Surf. Don't die, egg, please. This drill peck is too strong. It's why I used it on my first playthrough of CC. Yeah. And it's also interesting to note that due to that as well, you find that people that have to end up learning a certain area and work harder in it are a bit more successful in that area than people that have a natural talent for it. So those that have to put more work into learning their talent that they end up succeeding with end up doing better than the person that just rides on their natural inborn talent to get by. So I can see how that works, yeah. I just felt like before you kind of unpacked it a bit more that it was like saying that certain skills fall under this certain set and that, yeah. So I can see what you mean now that it's more unpacked. Yeah, see, and Yeah, that's what I was getting at, is building that muscle. But yeah. I think I picked a bad one. Graveler, save my bacon. I mean, yeah, you can argue that. So, I mean, I don't necessarily give up. There are certain things that it's like, okay, I want to do this, and I kind of start like working towards doing that. And it's kind of like how I treat a puzzle. So I'll have like a problem where it's like I'm trying to work out a script or something, or trying to reconfigure something. And the way I work through it is I'll take breaks at points, because it also gives that time to kind of recoup. But then the next time I go at it, usually the solution for my problem comes about. But in the process, I've also learned other things in between. So those other things that I pick up in between, in some way or level, could possibly aid in that problem solving. Or there's something that I see that I didn't realize when I was in the stress of the moment. So, I mean, just because someone stops something, sometimes people feel like that's them giving up. It's like, maybe they're just taking a break. Okay, see, that makes a difference. So well, this actually clears up a lot too, because if they're saying that fluid intelligence doesn't increase, then I think to some level that they're wrong, because there is the possibility to learn from experience how to reason and how to be a bit more flexible. And those seem to sink more into habits and personality versus an innate intelligence. And there have been people that have adopted certain traits from different kinds of personalities that have been able to overcome some of their inefficiencies through that adoption, and be able to reason a bit better, be a bit more flexible, but in the process also add to their crystallized intelligence as well. Yeah. And I think to some extent they discount that because some people do get nervous when tests roll around, and so they do worse because of being nervous. But then down the road you find out that the knowledge that they may not have tested for and failed on, they actually have, even though they didn't test well for it. So when someone says I don't test well, to some extent that they're right. There are certain things they can overcome those things and be a better tester, but at the same time, tests aren't always the best measure of someone's intelligence. Doggone it, she took all my money. What the heck, lady? Oh wait, no, she didn't take it all, she took a third of it. Bye! Bye, bye, bye! Antidote, hyper potion. Okay, let's see, repels. I'm trying to keep her from stealing all my money. Big building up ahead, what is it? Came to Olivine to buy a ship and see the sights and soak up the atmosphere. Being a port, it feels so different from a big city. Yeah, that's the case. Jasmine, our gym leader, is a shy girl. She's no pushover, mind you. Mind you, yeah. Been to Olivine Cafe, the food is delicious. Dark roads are dangerous at night, but in the pitch black of night, the sea is even more treacherous. Without the beacon of the lighthouse to guide it, no ship can sail. You remind me of a kid who used to live here. The family moved away when their father became a gym leader in another region. Your Pokemon sure look like lightweights. This might be a bit ugly, because he's kinda, Well, no, he's level 20. I'm a bit higher. You obviously study a lot, so I can't say that you're, like... More than anything, it's... like, the occasional misspelling, which can usually be chopped up to fat fingers. And I mean... it's all pretty normal stuff, really. I don't see why small things really detract from someone's intelligence. I mean, I do stupid stuff all the time, so... I mean, you can look at, like, the first hour of the stream. Stupid stuff all the time. See, and the thing is, a stupid person wouldn't correct their mistakes. He knocked off my charcoal, how dare he? That was important. I think I'll join you in that BRB. I need to use the bathroom, but let me finish this battle up. I should have just embered or quick attacked. What power? How would you like to sail the seas with me? Enough, Anthony. Come on, let's battle right now. Route 33. Okay. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Where'd that verb? There we go. Derp. Okay. That one. And back on the water we go. Whatevs. Oh, nothing. Goldenrod Harbor. Oh, very nice to know that that's... yeah, makes sense right there. Cloud 9. Nice. See, Destiny not scope lens. Yay! Accidentally bought a doll. You know what? We're gonna go back and we're gonna set up the doll. I'm just gonna walk on in here and set my doll up. Gonna go down to decoration. Poster. Oh, bed. Oh, okay. La 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 la. Magikarp, right side. Ditto, left side. Look at that. Perfect. Olivine. See, and yeah, that's the thing, is like, you're saying certain, when you categorize certain things into it, and we can like literally sit there and like, okay, this is literally like that thing, and you're saying that can't increase. That's where it's like, I am like pressing X real hard for doubt. G. I don't think I have. Yeah, you tell me you're dumb and you're stupid, and then you're like bringing all these studies and stuff up. It's like, what the heck? Sometimes I think you play yourself down just so people doubt you and don't look at you too hard. Hi, Neff, you should try the food here. It's really good, although I don't want to eat too much. Oh, that's right. I found an item that you might like here. Amulet coin, cool. Isn't it pretty and useful too? Well, I should get going. I want to see the Yellow Forest and Cyanwood before I go back home. See ya! Binky. These donuts are great. Jelly-filled ones are my favorite. Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut. Gosh. Yeah, let's battle your Pokemon. I need to level mine up anyway. Miltank. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be a slaughter. Doggone it. Stupid Miltank. Soda pop. Sweet. I like it when you get unconfused. You are strong. Are you eating my special bread? I always add vitamins to my bread. They make my Pokemon stronger. Whenever I roll into this town, I always visit the Olivine Cafe. Everything on the menu makes me feel stronger. I can't stop eating. Hearty, beefy flavors. She's gone, boy. Ooh. She's a shy one, I swear. Oh, do. Sailors have a different singing style to them. I can see that. I'd really like for... Get a different ID number. Get in line. Interesting. I kind of like this breakdown of general intelligence. Yeah, an extra soda. Now, this theory doesn't posit that intelligence can't change, I'm guessing, because of the way they break things up. I don't know. The whole IQ thing, probably because some people want to link it to racism, but, you know, it's like, well, you say that these people have lower intelligence than these people because of this. It's like IQ's just one measure. It doesn't take everything into account. Well, yeah, and that's the thing, is like different people are going to have different abilities. And when you look at certain groups of people, when you group people into certain various categories, those categories in general are going to have intelligences and abilities leaning in certain directions. And that's what some people don't quite get. They want to put like a flat tone across everything and think that that's going to work. That's why some of the systems that we have in place fail, because they treat everyone as the exact same mold when that's not the case. Well, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's a better way to explain it. Let's try and hit Jasmine again. No. Am I faster than her? Oh. How much to 33? That's 706. You can usually find something and someone attributing some, like, nefarious motive to something all the time. It just really doesn't help in the grand scheme of things. I mean, yeah, that's true. They actually do. But the fact of the matter is it's not an excuse to treat someone any less either, though. It just means that you work with certain people differently, and some people can't accept it. It's like someone with a learning disability, you're gonna teach them a concept different than you're gonna teach someone that doesn't have that same learning disability. It's just a matter of adaptation. It's not that they can't learn it necessarily, it's that you have to explain it in a different way such that they get it. It's the whole concept, and it also underlies how well do you really understand that concept that you're teaching. What was it? I think... I can't remember the exact quote, but basically it's been said that the best measure of how well you understand something is whether you can simplify it so that a young child can understand that concept you're teaching. Because if you understand it that deeply, you can explain it to a wide swath of people to their various needs, degrees, and interests. Yeah, I mean, I don't know who said it or the exact quote, but it's been used over and over, so much so that it's almost cliche. At least in, like, personal development and other circles of similar stripes. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is people are trying to get cows to fly when they have no means to. But it is also reversed in that when you raise an eagle with chickens, it's gonna think it's a chicken and never soar like an eagle. Still, I'm not... I said! See, and that's the thing, it's like, well, you're just stupid. And then later on down the road, they're sitting there making more than all the teachers and professors that they had along the way that told them they were stupid combined. It's like, do you still stand by that? Because they seem to be making a wee bit more than you do. Which is hilarious to me. Da. See, and that's the thing, is usually theories kind of come off of, like, some... What is it? A hypothesis or otherwise, and sometimes it's really hard to prove, but you can find things to which you can craft a theory with without having any way to really measure that theory against anything, which is really interesting. Stupid. Yeah, theories aren't intended to be concrete. They're kind of like a start. They're basically a hypothesis of how the world works. Just they've looked at things and said, I think this is how this is. So yeah, it's basically a hypothesis on why something is the way it is. So if we prove that Big Bang Theory is false, then... But then at the same time, we just don't know. Well, there are some theories that don't really have, like, any real direct tests that you can make. Which is kind of where some of the deeper theories really have a problem. And where some of our modern theories and, quote, sciences really kind of veer off the path a bit. In spite of having, like, multiple studies that disprove or prove that it's less so the case. Hey, leave my belief of the afterlife be, please. That's not nice. Which is an interesting thing to think that down on an intuitive level people believe it. It's just like, well, you know, it just kinda does. Or people are like, well, I'd like to believe that there is, but I'm just not sure. Let's pop on... Where'd it go? Revive... Dag nabbit you. I thought of it, but I can't quite wrap my head around it. See, I think to some extent that's how scientists feel. They're like, well, this thing came to me, but I'm not quite sure how to put it. But it's there. Kill it in one hit, please. Don't roll out, don't roll out, don't roll. Dag nabbit, son of a... save it there for a second. And maybe make sure that we don't die, I guess, more than anything. Can we get the good RNG to kill the Skarmory? With our quilt. This could be a problem if Wartortle. Yeah, that could be a problem. But maybe I can Rare Candy him to get him to evolve, which will be a good thing on that pot. Dude, let's keep this up, please. Burn, get burned, get burned, get burned. He kinda wants to beat it in the face. Okay, one hit, dead. So I think Egg is the one that's gonna pull us through this. Gosh, close combat. It's a fighting move, isn't it? Yeah. Water pulse. We can sacrifice. No, what? Yeah, we can sacrifice water pulse for 120 power fighting move. That's super effective against steel types. My little Ponyta, my little Ponyta. So, in essence, you're attributing motive and reason to... So, the whole idea of terminating memory, never being able to being cognizant of such memory later on down the road after death just doesn't make sense. So in the end, it seems like you're attributing reason and motive for why memory exists in the first place, almost as if it's a record of your life that you can call upon for a moment that you may need it. Okay, well, a Magneton. I'm just seeing that, like, it's almost like you're trying to conceptualize as to why we have memory, and it doesn't make sense that it ends, like, right at the end of life. Ah, dang it, Graveler dead. Ponyta, Ponyta, Ponyta. Hmm. That's an interesting thought. So you're likening death to amnesia in essence, and just being in a different place rather than just not existing. Stay alive, my beautiful Graveler. My poor Graveler and all this experience. I don't have Skarmory alive yet. Or Quilava. Yeah, Quilava. Typhlosion's the last stage of evolution. Gosh. I don't know why I... Wow. Sometime dum-dum. See, yeah, that's true. See, and that's the thing, the way I see Afterlife is it's not a loss of memory, but you will remember what you did, but it's not like you're starting over. Yeah, it's an interesting concept. I've got a couple more moments that I can take advantage of, I think, with this. Where's the Revivs? So if I can get... Oh, see, there it is, Fortress, you are in trouble. Oh my goodness. This must be how scientists feel when they're trying to explain a concept, is they feel like they're just trying to explain something that in their head they're not quite sure of themselves, but at the same time they feel like an idiot. Oh, we're getting closer. Fortress is part bug type, which means I can take advantage of that with the fly and avoid the rollout. He's like, huh? What? Stop it, you're being stupid. You're like one of those crazy religious kooks. Yeah, first in, killed the son of a gun. I mean, I guess not. I'm still like, huh? So I can think I can chalk that up to my own stupidity. But yeah. Dang it. Didn't do that much. See, it's just fine. She's got a Steelix at the end of this, which is going to be the one that is going to be like, super dead. Bag, lemonade, Skarmory. See, and that's the thing, is when you say I haven't said what I'm trying to articulate, what's in my head, then it means that I've misunderstood something in there too at the same time that you're trying to get across. So I guess I can just shoot the messenger in this case. No! That's not right! It'll come out eventually. It always does. Yes, we want to switch to this boy. He's gonna be slower, right? Son of a gun. Well, Tempered Steel will hang on to the very last. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. Bum-ba-da, da-da-da-da. Look at that, Steelix dead. Aw, she lost the max potion. Okay, so it's very important that I drop a revive real quick while I still can. Stupid pinches leftovers. Okay, Egg, you are my MVP for this one. See, you smart. Analyzing data now. Oh. He won't fully heal, what the heck? Yeah, breaking it down is sometimes the hardest part. Which is sometimes when you're like put against the wall on the spot, you've got to like take time to try and figure out like one, what's really being asked, and two, the best way to explain it and make it clear. Oh yeah, crit! Give me your freaking badge. Confer upon you this badge. Give me the big boy. Yes, please. Thank you. Flash cannon. Yes. Okay, tell me about that one. Melee or special defense. See. Got two. Swing tail like waving storm. Let's drop bite, I guess. Thank you for the badge. That badge, all Pokemon up to level 70, even traded ones, will obey you without question. These, take these. Okay. I can see where number 2... Yeah. You can reason that, I guess. Oh, I need to go back to Ekutiku. Ekutiku. Haha, I have access to here now. Dude, Lyra, why? What a coincidence, I was just studying the effects of the recent avalanche on wild Pokemon, so you're heading to Mahogany for another gym badge? Then I have a present for you, but you'll have to beat me first. Lyra, you turd. Pidgeotto! Oh, I have just a thing for this one. What's this? Swift? How about strength? No, you can't do that to me, that's... Oh wait, no, this works the same anyway. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum dum 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 da dum dum dum. Bring back that effing Pidgey. Chicory. Oh no, we got Skarmory. And then we also got Vulpix as well. Chicory. Light the screen. Good thing it's not special. Oh my goodness. Oh, it has ancient power. How dare it? Yeah, makes sense. Doggone. Oh wait, no, it's a rock type. Look. Blech. Growlithe. Growlithe. Oh no, he intimidated me. I can't do close attacks very well anymore. Bada bing, bada boom. Get out of here, Growlithe. Flaffy. This one might be a troublesome little bugger. If only it were cotton type. Look at that. They should add a cotton type. Ancient. Ancient power, probably, yeah. Should be immune to the paralysis, if any. Oh yeah, ancient power is gonna do a good job. Doggone it, who's calling me? Don't worry, some nice robo lady was congratulating me for, like, winning a Marriott hotel stay or whatever. Oh no. Son of a gun. Okay, I need you to get this to go through. See, that's the kind of the thing where, like, some of what you're saying almost seemed like a slate for reincarnation. Where I could see the reincarnation kind of, like, poking through a little bit with, like, the blank slate portion. Even though you didn't explain it as a blank slate per se before. But, yeah. Pidgeotto, hello. Welcome to the world of the living. Time for my last Pokemon. Time for another lemonade. So you basically, based on yours, the afterlife is more of a reincarnation versus, like, a separation from, like, your body into an afterlife that way. Do 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 do. Basically, presence of mind exists with the ability to form and recall memories. Wow, you're getting really strong. I'm sure you can beat the Mahogany Gym Leader, and then you can use this. You're... Oh... It's a good thing you don't listen to it too hard. Can you imagine if everybody listened to their dumb, stinky brain telling them that they're dumb and stinky? I mean, I know I stink, but at the same time, I'm not too dumb. Hey look, a Suicune! Yeah, just double checking my work, I swear. I still feel like it's somewhat atrocious. just one yellow? Come on, you can give me 3. Kinda, yeah. And there is one thing too, is that when you look at, well, I guess that could be an explanation for personality, because you'll notice that there are certain personality traits that people are born with and are basically innate to them, even though they don't have those memories per se. And yeah, those memories can play a lot into the identity, because your past experience plays a lot into who you become later on down the road. Your past experience and past actions. Which is what really bothered me earlier. Yeah. See, and the other thing too is there's some perception in the way that memory works, and there is some creative liberty that is sometimes taken within the mind when you recall a memory and you see it in a colored way. So, yeah, very interesting. So there's some creative writing when it comes to memory and recalling things that have happened. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Records do degrade over time. But the thing with this one is it's an almost immediate thing. Because sometimes what it is in the creation of that perception. You perceive a certain action may be done against you. You attribute motive to it that maybe was not really there. And so that shades the way that maybe you view that event, or the other person involved, or the way that you see yourself. But it's also interesting to note that when you do interact with someone in the moment, there are ways that you can pull that motive out so that that creative liberty that's taken happens. There's less liberty to be taken by that motive. Well, that's also why, in a court of law, you generally don't rely on one eyewitness. You try and get as much eyewitness testimony as possible from various different people. Because if your only eyewitness was a party directly involved, then they have a motive that they will go for. Whereas a third disinterested party, which it's generally the best practice to try and find a disinterested third party that was a witness to it, so that you can kind of get an idea of what was happening with the event. Yeah. Well, that's where the... Well, that's where in science, testing over and over and over again comes into play. And I think in some respects, in some fields in science today, that's kind of been forgotten, is we want to attribute something that feels good and sounds good to something concrete when we haven't really tried it over and over and over for an extended period of time. So you can have short-term gains, but what's the long-term effect? And so sometimes that long-term effect is ignored when there can be a long-term detriment for a short-term gain. Do. I made it to Mahogany. Yeah. I don't really know much of anything that bows to human reason in this world. Animals don't bow to it. Climate doesn't bow to it. Oh. I mean, there are a lot of things that can go wrong unexpectedly. I mean, the weather. My favorite radio program? I'd say Pokemon Music. Heard that a red Gyarados appeared at the lake. That's odd, since even ordinary Gyarados are rare in that lake. Give me a second. I need to go and visit the necessary room. I'll be right back. Okay. Liz called. Tanya, how are you? It's fine, but I'm bored silly. Wrong number? Oops, sorry. Oh, well, I think what's happened here is we started off really strong within the first hour with the good grilling, and it just kept staying intellectual from there. Yeah, you can't do it. Go see the lake. Yeah, I'll take one. Good, savor it. Yeah, well, I mean, if you go back to the first hour of the stream, what is it? 15 minutes in is kind of where, like, it really starts to go interesting. But yeah, the VOD will be up once it's over. You're not an intellectual. stop it. That first hour kind of got some of my blood boiling, so I don't know. That may have been. I don't know what that has to do with being an intellectual, though. Eliminates all status problems. Oh, it's a full heal. This dude isn't gonna be here forever, is he? I should get as many rage candy bars as I can right now. I mean, you could let's go with, yeah, he's shirtless and shirtless. But I mean, yeah, shirtless. Who wants to add the boring description of it's just a color limitation? It's like, yeah, shirtless. No, but then his head would turn turquoise. And then he'd still be shirtless. Look at that, same thing here. What's this? Team Rocket has come back. I saw some men in black at the lake in blah, yeah. Yeah. Are you in my Discord, Strike Force, sir? Well, yeah, well, some of the images are sourced from my Discord that are in there. So if you keep scrolling up, then keep looking back further. Well, no, he wasn't the one that started it, though. There's like a whole half an hour exchange that went on, like, with him and another guy that, yeah, it just, like, really, See, that's the thing is, screenshots, yeah, cherry-picked pretty well. When you pick out certain things and attribute those individual things as the whole personality, then, yeah, it's like, again, like intelligence, it's multifaceted. You've picked one aspect and said, oh, this is you. That's it. Yeah, see, it's like, here's one little thing. It's like, oh, so And it's like, well... And that's the thing, when it's like you're getting pinned against the wall, it's like, just admit you're far right, just admit you're far right. It's like, I'm sitting there like, thinking like, thinking about asking, what's your definition of far right? And then in the end, it's like, next time, have the balls to admit you're a Nazi. It's like, okay, there we go. That's what they were looking for. Again, it's like saying that I was acting in bad faith when I didn't start it, and then having a preconceived thing that you're fishing for, and saying that I'm acting in bad faith is just ridiculous. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, I'm sitting here like, okay, so I'm the one acting in bad faith. But then I'm sitting here... I'm sitting here pinned up against the wall like I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, fire won't be as good in this situation. Got another route that I need to grind on again. I think Quilava's gonna be my focus for it. And if you actually, once it comes up, I might end up highlighting it and clipping it out. But if you go back, you can see I ask a few questions and don't get any answers to those questions for, like, definitions of things and all. So... yeah. We don't judge people based on their body type. Come on. Tyrogue turns into very strong, good Pokemon, okay? Oh, Skarmory's another good one against Ice because, well, partially. The Steel type is good, but... Flexible and malleable. Got it. No, it's flexible and limber. Yeah, that one. Gonna fly, because it's gonna do a touch more... Well, no! Son of a gun! He's gonna sunlight me. What? Wow. Nice one. I can get more... Or can I? Yeah, maybe. I mean, if you're just doing one course... I don't know. Biggest bang for your buck might be online. And it would, yeah, possibly, or some sort of small trade school type thing. But going in for, like, the big one is kind of like, expensive. So yeah. Open University. Let me... I think I've heard of it. Are they... Maybe. I'm not sure if I've heard of it or not. Because I've come across a lot of materials from like MIT and a couple other places that have like course material that you can go through if you want to. That's just out in the open for free. So... Oh no, he transformed into my steel burb. Well, MIT has what they call open courseware, which they basically oriented so that, like, schools in, like, third world countries or other places with limited resources or just people in general can go through and just do the coursework if they feel like it, or use it in their courses. And they've got, like, all kinds of stuff in there, too. Oh no, Skarmory died. Whatever will we do? Egg. I lost anyway. I can do so much with my Pokemon, it's super fun. Multivariable calculus. I can barely do calculus with one variable, please, no. See, the thing with, like, calculus and geometry and algebra is they always, like... When you take one of those courses, they always review other portions of math. It's like, okay, when you go to calculus, you're not just getting calculus, you're also getting a little bit of algebra and geometry in with it too, and trigonometry. You go to a trig class, and they're usually doing a little bit of algebra, a little bit of geometry, and stuff like that. You cover, like, the same material over and over, and then you still forget it. How is math class? Well, same as always. Oh boy. egg is gonna be so strong. It's gonna be stupid. Let's go with Graveler. Oh, no, I forgot. Rock type does pretty well against, ice I'm pretty sure too. It was pretty relieving. Oh, yeah. I felt very good and relaxed after it was over, though. Just saying. Losing isn't fun at all. Graveler. Oh no. Oh no. that is a very worrying thing. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? I don't like that. When the cat says something, you know something's up. Sometimes the cat's involved too, no less. That's the worst part. How do you know when you're really in trouble? When the signs of your cat plotting or showing? Oh my goodness. Bam, 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 bam. Gonna have to take out my cat. He's plotting to kill me. It's not a good day for him, I have to say. Gonna find the hypotenuse between my hallway, my wall, and my bathroom. Dude, that's a cat's job. Literally, like, it's like when they're following you, they like get in your feet like, yeah, here I am. And they try and get in the way. It's like, I'm trying to walk here. I know you might not notice it, but I don't want to trip over you. Please. Oh. That's okay, Traveler. I need my Quilava to be leveled up so that I can go places. Strength. Doggone it! Son of Aegon. Stupid Gyarados. Let me get a strength then. Dazzling Gleam. Oh yeah, that's right. Water flying. Good. Not dragon. Even though, for some reason, Lance has him as a dragon. Get confusion. Dude, Magikarp, please. Eat my stump. I lost, but I feel better anyway. It's me! You know what? I got a good gift. As I promised, it's yours. Sure you'd like it. Come get it. I'm waiting on Route 38. Yeah, up over near Olivine. Finally, she calls me with something useful. Do 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 do. Ha! Go go go! Does that make me bad to give away the gifts boys give me? They're all simps. Move. Do 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 do. Not sure. We may have an issue with a couple of you. Looks like Quilava's kind of picking up a little bit, but he may need a little bit more help otherwise. Let's move you in here real quick. Where is... Is it you? Or was it you? Oh! Introductory psychology. That sounds like a lot something along your lines. I can relearn moves, it's fine. I've got plenty of leaves. What? Eevee's evolving. I don't know why. Why do you misspell MIT? The autocorrect thinks it should be that. Oof. These are not half bad. Quick attack. Maybe it lowercased it right before you hit the OT. Or maybe your thumb's autocorrect is just really lit and turned up. Why? But half the fun of studying is studying other things and see how they correlate with each other. It's like reading multiple books. When you read like 5 books at the same time, sometimes you find some things overlap, and then you can draw ideas from the other books you're in the process of reading and other books that you've already read, and thereby make other connections with other things that connect to those things and make sense of it that way. Well, not necessarily, because there are sometimes things in other fields, they may seem like unrelated on the surface, but then you find that one connecting thing between like these 2 completely different fields that are very similar at the same time within the material that you're studying. And sometimes there's something in that story that correlates with something that you're studying otherwise. And yeah. It's an interesting little bit of stuff. Let's see. Yeah, we're still on that one. Yeah, well, that's the thing, is I think sometimes people take the different disciplines in science and they separate it out, and it's like, well, these are completely different, and it's like, wait, no, do you not see where they overlap and are interconnected? Well, chemistry has a lot to do with biology, and biology, well, chemistry affects biology, but biology also affects chemistry. And by there's a lot of overlap between the two. It's just like physics and chemistry also have a lot of overlapping. So like in high school, I took, physics, biology, and chemistry, and it's like there's just a lot of overlap. It's all a thing. And just like you'll find chemistry and physics and astronomy, and it's all stupid. Why specialize in one thing when you're gonna end up Well, you can specialize in one thing, but then in the end you're still gonna be learning the other things anyway, because it has to do with it. So in some ways it's better to have a general knowledge in at least the other areas, even though you're specializing in one thing. I just find it kind of stupid how people want to like focus on just one small thing, when learning in other fields can also help them innovate in their own field that they're specialized in. And sometimes it feels like they just kind of set aside the idea that there's more that you can learn from other areas that'll help you make your field more efficient. It's like, I just know everything I need to know. It's like, you're stupid. Yeah. You can learn something about psychology, but then how does that apply to sales? You learn a lot about psychology as you study sales as well. Because when you're in sales, you have to work with the psychology of the person that you're trying to sell to in order to make them want to buy. So once you understand some of the underlying psychology of it, then you can more effectively do your job. Yeah, and that's another thing too. And it's interesting that certain repeated thoughts over and over, if you manually repeat those thoughts, you can affect the chemistry of your brain in many ways. and how repeated behaviors can be ingrained by stimulating certain things, and then the chemistry of the brain being altered by like the first experience or two, and thus learning certain behaviors because of that chemistry. And then you can alter that by again changing the chemistry of something. Or you can alter your chemistry by changing a certain behavior. Is so much. No, Gloom, no sleep powder. Well, and it's interesting that everybody is like, well, it's just a chemical imbalance in the brain. It's like, well, is there a better way to correct that imbalance than just apply drug all the time? Is there a better way to address it than just magic pill? Let's go with Swift on this one. But brain fix! Grr. Just sounds like a band-aid to me. And usually you don't want to go on band-aids long term. Good. That's basically what it's like sometimes. The problem is when they get a patient that talks back and actually like studies material. That's where they run into like, oh, what? Flaffy dead. What are you talking about? The video you got recommended? Do. Oh! You haven't heard about that? They had to make a gender-neutral Potato Head. I haven't really watched any of the explanations on it, but yeah, Mr. Potato Head is too sexist and not diverse enough. I hear choking in the other side of the world, across the pond. Chromosomes don't matter. Feelings don't care about your chromosomes. Why did I try giving a limit? Hello, buddy. Hey, do you have any rare Pokemon? I know, I said another controversial thing today. Everybody hate me for it. That seems to be the case. Oh, he's a rocky boy. Let me move to someone else that can swish his hoops quickly. Ow. Ow. This pill make you not say bad things no more. I'd be happy just to own a single rare Pokemon. By the way, you're a Pokemaniac, I can tell, yes you are. But your knowledge is shallow still. Do you know Bill? He's an incredible Pokemaniac, I revere him. I'll teach you all I know about Bill, so leave me your phone number. No, you're going to regret it, and I won't care. Such... blah. Stupid. I don't care. He probably hasn't even met Bill. I have. I'll tell you all about Bill. Well, I've already met... What? Yeah, I've talked to his grandpa too. No! My hopes, my dreams, all dashed. Make feel no think bad. Brain not need process. Pill. Rare candy. You have strayed far. Here, I have meditated. Inside me, a new power has been awakened. Let me share my power with your Pokemon. Take this, child. You see it? It is hidden power. It draws out the power of Pokemon for attacking. Remember this, its type depends on the Pokemon using it. Shall I divine the hidden power of your Pokemon? Which Pokemon's hidden power should I find? He needs Pill. I can sense it. Your Ponyta has a hidden power of fire. Sweet. That's funny. A max revive. Ooh. Take the pill. It make you not think. Just make you, feel very, aroused. No think. Just arouse. Did my eyes deceive me? I saw red Gyarados in the lake, but I thought Gyarados are usually blue. Look at that. The Gyarados are angry. It's a bad omen. That's a big boy. Look at him. I am not talking to him. He just wants me for my body. No! Look at that! Substitute. Yes, this is the one everyone wanted. Gah. They painted it red. Why didn't... No, it's painted red! That's a more normal one. Oh, no, no, no. It's got the sort of tigery stripes on it. What else do we have in here? Ah, there's the black spot head. The color variety and pattern variety are just really cool for this. Oh, there's a normal one. Yeah, it's a collection of sprites, that one. And it does avoid the sprite limit per row problem on screen, because it's sort of limiting. That's a clear tiger stripe. So, dude, Alan, stop it. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, it's 2 of those. So it's got 4 8x8 tiles this way. And it basically avoids the problem because there aren't any sprites on that side to worry about. Okay. There's the camouflage Magikarp. Okay, so yeah, it does take a second for it to pop up. Has to decide, oh, which side was it? Okay. Oh, Okay. Oh. Doggone it. It's just a fish. Calico. That's true, it does look like a calico. Okay. I think that's gonna be it for me. Thanks for stopping by and adding to the conversation. Yeah. I do have a Discord. There is some stuff that might offend people on there. But yeah, join it, scream at me. I've always said that at the end of videos. I'm starting to regret that, but that's okay. I'll get used to it. But I'll see you guys later.